Hey, hi everyone. Good morning and welcome back to Sri Software Solutions. So, in our last session, I hope you all remember whatever we have completed. Yes or no? Yes. So, what we have completed in our last sessions, like here you can see the types of referenced variable, right? So, what are the types of referenced type conversations? How we can go for upcasting? How we can go for downcasting? And what is that automatic conversations, right? So, all these things we have covered in our last sessions. So in today's session, we are going to see there are some certain kind of rules, right? So during the casting operator, while we are doing any kind of upcasting or downcasting, so during that time we need to follow certain kind of rules. Yes or no? So what are those rules that we are going to use in our cast operator? So that we need to will be watching in today's videos, right? In our today's class, any doubt, anyone having any doubt, immediately raise your hand and ask. Clear? Yes. So there are some certain kind of rules. Let me write out those rules over here. Correct. Okay. What is happening? Yeah, so it is not responding. Just give me some time. Now it's worked. So what are those rules? Now we can ask one questions. So during upcasting, what are the rules that we need to follow, and during downcasting also, what are the rules we need to follow? Rules. What? Let's make it to 15, 14. Correct. Okay. So rules in using cast operator. What? Using cast operator. Yes or no? Yes. So there are some certain rules. The cast operator, the cast operator, the cast operator type and source should have inheritance concept, inheritance relations. Else it leads some error, compile time error. What is that error? Compile time error. This is what? Inconvertible types. Yes or no? Inconvertible types. Suppose we will see one example as well. Okay. See, suppose for example. Okay. In this example, we will see. Suppose we are having a object A equal to new A. Clear? Now we want to store that A object in another object. Suppose assume we are having another class BD, right? So in above we can see here, you see this one is A is equal to new B. We are creating, that means in A reference we are storing the B class object. Yes or no? Correct. So same like this, suppose just assume there is one class A and there is one class D. Here we are creating the A class object. A is equal to new A. Now what we will do? We are creating another object, D class object. D is equal to what? A. That means if we'll see here, we just want to store this A object, okay, inside D class reference. Is this possible? Is this possible? Don't think about inheritance. Don't think about inheritance. Just assume like there is a class A and class D. Both are different, okay? They are not inherited to each other, or class A has not been inherited to from D, or D has not been inherited to A. So these are completely different. This is also different, this is also different. Correct. So now we have created one object of A here, and we want to store that A object inside the D class reference, means D class object. Is it possible? Here it is not possible. It is not possible. We'll get compile time error by saying inconvertible type. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Because here A is the there, because in this A class and D class there is no relation. So when relation will come into picture? In inheritance concept. Yes or no? Wherever we are using extend keyword and implement keyword, that is inheritance. Correct. So during that time only do we can able to store A class object in D. But here there is no relation between these two. So if while we will be trying to store that A class object in D, then immediately it will be throwing the error by saying inconvertible type, right? So this is nothing but we can say class cast exception. What? Class cast exceptions. This is, you can say, here we can mention class cast exception. Means it is unable to cast this particular class. Immediately it will throw the error. So now here you can ask one question. So, okay sir, how we can store this A class inside D class? In previous one, if you will be if you see, we want to store A class object inside B reference, right? So because of that, direct instead of directly storing that object, we have given this A class name within bracket, right? Why we have given A class name? That means we are making, means what we can say, we are informing JVM like whatever A object I am going to store inside the B class, this A object belongs from A class. So why you have not done anything here? Suppose here we can write something like this: D. Okay, D. Is it possible? Can you store this object in D class? Means here we are converting this A to D type class, then what, we are storing the values. So is it possible to convert this A object to D type? No. Why it is not possible? Because there is no relations between A and D. There is no relations, correct? So we cannot convert A object to of, we cannot assume A object of D type, because there is no extend keyword, there is no relation. So because of that, why? Because the type should have inheritance relations if you want to do castings. Okay, clear? Now you can ask what is class cast exceptions. Okay, class cast exception is nothing but available in java.lang dot class cast exceptions. This is a predefined class available inside what, this is a predefined class available inside lang package. What is this? During casting, what, the object coming from source variable. Source variable means what? A. Here A is nothing but the source variable, right? A is small a is nothing but the source variable. So in casting, the object coming from source variable, if it is not compatible with, if it is not compatible with cast operator type, then JVM throws above exceptions. Above exception means class cast exceptions. Like in casting, if source variable, if it is not compatible with cast operator, so here this is the source variable. Okay, so this is the cast operator. Yes or no? D is nothing but the cast operator. So here, can you tell me, is this A variable is of a type D? No, right? Because D is different class and D also has not been extended from A class. So here we cannot say A is the type of D. So that because of that, if it is not compatible with cast operator type, then immediately JVM will throw class cast exceptions. That means nothing but inconvertible type. It is not, JVM will not able to convert this type. Means from A to D, it is not possible to type. Immediately JVM will throw the exceptions. Clear? Yes. Then next, in casting, compiler identify the object coming from the source variable, because it checks what it checks only what it checks only source variable. It checks only source variable type and cast operator type. And cast operator type what and cast operator type has is a relationship. Is a relationship. What? Tell me, is a relationship? Yes or no? Is a relationship or not? It will check. So in casting, compiler cannot identify the object coming from the source variable. How compiler will identify? Yes or no? So because every time compiler will check only the source variable, that is nothing but small a, source variable type and cast operator type. So every time compiler will check these two, small a and d. Is these two are matching or not? Means is there any easy relationship? Easy relationship means what? Nothing but inheritance concept. Already we have completed the inheritance concept, correct? Yes. So these are nothing but inheritance concept that every time it should match with our as per this rule. Clear? Then so, when the source variable is superclass and cast operator is subclass type, here compiler always compiles what? Here compiler always compiles the casting. But if the object what? Coming from referenced variable, or we can say some sibling type, right? Or variables, or you can say if the object coming from referenced variable is sibling type, referenced variable is sibling type of cast operator. Cast, we'll see some examples, okay, don't worry. So I will be very clear on this point, on this casting. So this type of cast operator type, then JVM throws class cast exceptions. Yes or no? JVM throws class cast exceptions. Suppose we'll see some examples. Okay, we can take this is the example. Suppose we have a class object. Object is the superclass of all class. I hope you all remember, right? Obj equal to new a. Can we store like this or not? Yes, tell me. Can we write like this or not? Correct or wrong? Tell me. Object, can you store a class inside the object class or not? Yes, we can store. Why? Because object is the predefined class which is the superclass of all Java classes. Okay, all Java classes by default it will be superclass. Correct? Clear? Any doubt? No. So that means this is correct. Here we can write same d. Okay, we can write same d. Suppose we can take d is equal to what? Object. We want to store that object. What we have mentioned here? If you'll see, what? Tell me. Here we have mentioned, yes. So when the source variable is superclass type, here is the source variable what? Object. Source variable is, we want to store this object inside D. That means if source class variable type and cast operator is a subclass type, here what? This is object is the source class variable. This D is the what? this D is the subclass. How? Because D is also Java class, na, right? And object is the superclass of all classes of Java classes. So source class is superclass and D is nothing but the subclass. So here we can say superclass type, okay, and cast operator is a subclass type. Compiler always compiles the casting. Here it can able to, we are, so during while we will be compiling the applications, that time compiler will successfully compile the program. Why? Because this is the superclass type, and we are storing superclass object inside subclass with the help of this cast operator. So during that time we are not going to get any compile time error or any error during compile time. Yes or no? But instead of that, immediately it will throw the error during runtime. Here we can say this is the runtime error. We are going to get what? Class cast exceptions. This is the class cast exceptions we are going to get. Yes or no? Clear? So any doubt? Object is the superclass. D is the subclass. Based on superclass variable, during compile time we are not going to get, but runtime we are going to get. Why we will get the class cast exceptions during compile time? Because object is the superclass, D is the subclass. Object can contain the behavior of D class. Yes or no? But that means every time superclass can contain the behavior of subclass. But subclass, what we can say? Subclass should not contain the behavior of superclass. Yes or no? How do you will know whatever the things are there in object? Correct. So that is the thing, because here object class is the predefined class. Now you can ask one question. Okay, sir. Suppose class A is there. Suppose class A is there. Suppose class T1 is there. Okay. This is the superclass, and class T2 extends T1. Now you can tell me, here you can questions. Okay, sir, here this is the T1 class, which is the super class, and we are extending this, suppose T2. This is T2. Okay, so this T2. So T2, no, sorry, T1. This is T1. So suppose T2 extends T1. Now you can ask me questions. Okay, sir, this is T1 and super class, and T2 is the subclass. Definitely T2 contains the all behavior of T1. Then how D as will not contain, will accept all the behavior of object? You can ask these questions or not, because here we are directly creating extends keyword. Okay, we are using the extends keywords, but here we are not using any extends keyword, because this class, this D already has been extended by default from object. Yes or no? Yes. So here we'll write one note point. We'll see how these things are not happening. In the above statement, dd is equal to object. Here compiler only check object and D as inheritance relation or not. Yes or no? What we have mentioned? What only compiler will check? They will have inheritance or not. Means they should have inheritance relations. Always compiler will check. Nothing they will check. Yes, here now compiler will found, yes, these two class having relations. That means these are coming under inheritance. So compiler will not throw any kind of error. But it does not check the object in object variable object stored in object variable. Because why it will not store? Because why because compiler checks only type of only type of the variable. It will not check any other things regarding on behalf of that variable. Only it will check which type. Yes or no? Since both type have inheritance relations, so compiler will allow. Yes or no? Compiler will allow. But at runtime, why we are getting the exceptions at runtime? But at runtime, JVM will identify the object coming from object variable. See, this object is nothing but variable. Don't be confused, okay? So obj is the variable. Clear? So what JVM will identify? The object that is coming from object variable. Okay, object variable is of type A. Here, okay, here is of type A. Yes or no? That means this object, because in this object variable, what we are going to store? What we are storing? New A. New A means A class object. Yes or no? So inside what this object variable contains A class object data. So that data we are going to store inside D. So because of that, it is throwing the error. So here it can identify object coming from object variable is of a type A, because that contains A type data. Correct? A type object, which is not compatible with D. Yes or no? Because this A has been stored inside the object. So here object might be the superclass of D, object might be the superclass of A. But is there any relations between A and D, A class and D class? No, there is no relations. Yes or no? There is no relations. That's why JVM immediately it will check, is this object class is it compatible with D or not, because object class contains A class, A object variables means A class reference. Correct? Compatible with D. Hence, JVM will throw the exceptions. Yes or no? Yes or no? Here we may raise one question. What compiler and JVM do in reference type conversations? What it will do? Then compiler checks checks what? The source variable, only the source variable type and cast operator type has inheritance relations or not? Has relation or not? Yes or no? In the above example, if you'll compare the above two examples, these two, okay, these two examples. In the above example, what? In the above example, compiler, what it will check? First checks object type is what? Object type is a relations, is a D type or not? Yes or no? Is it D type? Object type is a D type. Here see, object type is a D type. Yes or no? No, here object type is not a D type. Then it checks D is a D is a object type. D is a object type or not? Tell me. Here now it will check D is a object type or not. Yes or no? Yes. Why? Because D is the normal Java class, and they obviously each and every class is type of object, because object is the predefined by default superclass for all Java classes. Yes or no? Yes. So here D will be the D is a object type. Yes or no? Yes. Now then, because of this it compiles successfully. Because of this, then it sorry, then it compiles what? This casting statements. This casting statement, that means you are not supposed to get any kind of error during compilations. Only JVM will throw the error. Only JVM will throw the error. Yes or no? Now, how if this kind of exceptions are coming? So how we are supposed to get rid of these issues? How we can solve these class cast exceptions? Yes or no? If any problems will be coming, means we need to solve, right? So now we'll see how we can solve how to solve class cast exceptions. How to solve class cast exceptions? Yes or no? To solve class cast exceptions. To solve class cast exceptions, we should use instance of operator. Instance of we should use instance of operator. We should use instance of operator. What is this instance of operator? That also we'll see, that one also we'll see. What is instance of operator? There is a predefined operator available in Java that we can use in case of inheritance. Yes or no? And what is the use of this instance of operators? Clear? Okay. It returns boolean value by checking source type object with the given class. Then it works exactly as like a cast operator. Same like cast operator it will work. Okay, so if you can ask one question, okay sir, if this will be working same like cast operator, then what is the use of it? Why you introduced it here, right? So, but here we can, the only difference is for siblings comparison. Cast operator throws what? That class cast exceptions, whereas instance of returns whereas this operator returns false. Yes or no? Now suppose we are writing, we wrote this one, okay, immediately it will throw class cast exceptions or not? But instead of this, if you use this instance of operator, This instance of operator, this is a method that we can say, but here instance of operator, what it will do, it will return the false value. In this false value, at least compile, not compiler, at least this JVM will not throw any kind of exceptions during runtime. Yes or no? So once we'll see any program, we'll get to know what is this exactly and how we can use this instance of operator. Clear? Let me write one more statement here also. What is that? What is that? So to solve this class cast exceptions, before downcasting, we should check the object. Means we need to put a conditions. Check object type using instance of operator. Instance of operators. Okay. Instance of operators. How we can use? This is the syntax. We will see all the programs, means all these examples in programmatically. Don't worry. Just be patient. So here, what is the syntax? Syntax is reference to variable instance of class name. Reference variable instance of class name. Yes or no? Reference variable instance of class name. Clear? Here you are able to understand all these things line by line, right? How we are writing this A class, how we are writing this B class, and how we are comparing between these two. You can able to understand. Now here, next we'll see one code here. Let's say an example. Okay, we'll see all this programming programmatically in edit plus as well. Okay, example, suppose same example we can take object obj is equal to new a. Okay, object obj is equal to new a. Then we can put one conditions here. If object instance of d, if object instance of d, yes or no? If object instance of d, then only it will create the d class object equal to obj. Then only it will store the values. Means first it will be comparing the value. First it will compare this value. If the object is instance of d, then only this condition will satisfy. So in this case, compiler will it will application will, our program will compile successfully. But how previously JVM will throw the class cast exceptions, here it will not throw. Okay, here it will not throw. Clear? Now we do not get class cast exceptions. That means JVM does not execute JVM will not execute casting since instance of operator returns false. Returns false. Yes or no? Why? See the example. See, we'll see clearly. Here first we are storing object obj is equal to new a. That means a class object got stored in object variable. Here we are in this line, we are checking the conditions. If this condition will satisfy, then our applications, our control will come down. But here condition will not satisfy, right? Yes or no? Object is the instance of D. No, object is not an instance of D. Correct. If object is an instance of D, then only it will be coming down. So here this line will not execute. So we are not supposed to get these exceptions. Yes or no? We are not going to get the exceptions, that class cast exceptions JVM will not throw. Clear? Instance of operators. Clear? Any doubt? So here these things, if we'll go and check programmatically, suppose we can take one class here. This is edit plus, all you know this edit plus, right? Class, see, go to our program, same our class example will take. Okay, same class example will take. A class will take one A class will take a B class A. Okay, and this is will copy paste class D, public class A, class D, A class. Here this is D class, void m1 will take void m1 method. This is m2 method. Okay, this is void m2 method. We'll remove this one. You able to understand or not, or you forget everything? So simply we are taking a class, two classes, A class and D class, and we are taking some two variables just to check these two variables are of type what object or not, to check these things. Now we'll take one more class test. Okay, class test. See why we are taking public class test and why we are not taking as public, because the file wherever the main method will be available, on that we are going on that file class name, we need to save our file name. Yes or no? Public static void main string array args. Public static void main string array args. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Now suppose we can take this one as D class, not D class, main class, main method. Yes or no? So we'll save the applications. Where application got saved in our desktop. Yes or no? So if you'll see, this is the test class. Clear? This is the our test class. Now inside this, what we'll do? Inside this, we'll create an object obj. See, object became the red because object is the predefined class. Obj is equal to new a. Can we write like this or not? Object obj is equal to new a. Okay, so now only this line will execute. Okay, only this line will execute. This line. Yes or no? Object means just we wanted to check this A object is getting stored in object variable or not. Our applications is compiling and running successfully or not. Just we'll check that one. How we'll check? The shortcut key for compile, or here also we can go compile. Okay, compile control 1. So here what is this? It is saying expected identifier. We may forget something. Public static void m2. Yes. What happened is, what is this is? Nothing. Okay, then we'll compile this one. So our compilation is happening successfully. Yes or no? Now we'll run the applications. How? See, main method is coming or not? See, this hyphen symbols are coming or not? Yes, this hyphen symbol means it is object is getting, means after this line successfully executed, this line is getting executed. Yes or no? That means this A object is getting stored in object class successfully. No issues in that. Then what next? We'll be creating one D class object. Okay, here we are going to do D is equal to object. Same like this, if we take D is equal to object, D is equal to object and we are about to store D. See, now compile the applications. What will happen? What will happen? Compiling or not? Why? Because why compiling? Tell me. Why compiling? Because we are storing object inside D class, inside D. So now compiler will check this object type is of type D or not. Yes, obviously, because object is the superclass of D. This object variable is which type? Object variable is object type. Okay, and object variable is object type. Then, then what will happen? So this will be D is equal to. Then it will be happening. Okay, this object equal will be getting stored. Now, if we'll run this application, since compile time error we are getting or not, class cast exceptions. Yes. So to avoid this problem, what we can do? We can do here if obj instance of obj instance of D, then it will store like this. Yes or no? Then it will store like this. Then it will store like this. If instance of D, then what will happen? JVM will check or not, that will see. 1, compilation is successful or not? Yes. Then 2, it is coming or not? Able to understand? Yes or no? This is, that means JVM we are not going to get. If we'll be using this instance of operator, first it will be checking. That means this condition is not getting satisfied, so control is not coming here. So it is not going to execute this line. So now it is executing this line. Able to understand? Any doubt? No, right? Super. So in today's session, we have completed this. How we can go for this? What are the rules and all these things? Then we will be. There are some certain kind of rules of instance of operators that we will see in our next sessions. Clear? Clear? Okay. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you guys.